What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, and you guys are watching Pay to Drive, and of course, Pay to Drive Vlogs coming at you with another brand new video. I hope you're all doing great out there. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you drive for apps like GrubHub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, you're in the right place to stay up to date with what is going on in the gig economy. So get started right now for free. Hit that red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And of course, hit that like button down below. It just tells YouTube I'm doing a good job. Leave a comment right now saying liked, L-I-K-E-D, just so I know you did it. And let's jump on into this. Going over more of your feedback. That is right, drivers. This one was in regards to the video that I made about the DoorDash mass deactivations that was happening not too long ago. And this is what you guys had to say. And it was a very, very mixed reaction. Okay, so what it really turned out to be was that there was some sort of error in the DoorDash system. I don't really know the exact specifications, but it was an issue. It was an error. It really was not based off of drivers' performances or performance in general. Anna Castillo says, I haven't been able to dash all day or at all today, all day, and I just can't get into the app. I called and they told me it's a bug in the system, like I was saying, and a lot of people are being affected too. I hope I can go back on soon. And Anna, I hope at this point you've been able to get back on. Kimberly K. Urban, another one of our loyal viewers, let's see, she said, I wasn't affected. Could these just be bad drivers that are deactivated for good reason and pointing fingers and not taking responsibility for their actions? Or are these drivers wrongfully deactivated? Well, it did turn out, Kimberly, that the drivers were wrongfully deactivated. But of course, there are drivers out there that do screw around and get bad ratings and things like that and not using hot bags. So some, I'm sure, were rightfully deactivated, but most were not. Another loyal viewer, Quiet Breezy, said, I last dashed this past Saturday, and so far I wasn't affected. I'm really glad to hear that, Quiet Breezy. Wayne White said, I was deactivated over a week ago. The reason was safety, physical, and or verbal abuse. Now, Wayne, that sounds like a very, very specific issue. And you're going to have to try and think back what could have caused that. To me, what that sounds like, it was either you got into some physical altercation that you're not letting us know about, or a verbal altercation between you and a customer, you and another driver, you and a staff member at a restaurant. You know, I remember back in 2017, 2018, when I spoke to my GrubHub driver specialist, when we had ones assigned to us, which I do miss. I remember them saying, if you get into any kind of altercation, whether it be physical or verbal, you know, those are grounds for deactivation. So you may want to look into that, man, and try and remember about what could have happened. So that does sound warranted. Rachel Conard said, yes, I was deactivated and it's been over a month now and I still can't get an answer why. I was a new dasher only for 1 week, then deactivated. Well, Rachel, that sounds like an unrelated issue to this mass deactivation error situation. So I would definitely try and look into that. But usually DoorDash will send you an email letting you know what the infraction was. It's never specific, but they'll tell you the reason, whether it was because a customer tried to commit fraud and said they never received their order or something around that, you know, around those lines. So you may want to follow up with them about that. Luis Torres says, in a way, it's great since it's just been so oversaturated. Well, Luis, we never want to wish deactivation or bad things on people. I mean, that's just the golden rule. But I can totally understand what you're saying. It's been extremely slow lately. Like I've said many times, because unemployment has run out. There hasn't been any stimulus checks. People are scrambling to get jobs now. So that's why the tips are not coming in the way they are. The orders are not coming in the way they are in a lot of markets. Not all, though. So keep that in mind. And finally, Laura Love said, one of our patrons, by the way, yes, it started later in the afternoon. I got off DoorDash and switched to GrubHub, which is super smart. I always say multi-app and diversify your apps that you're using. Don't rely on one. Then she says, meanwhile, people getting deactivated were calling DoorDash and being told there was no issue. And if they were deactivated, they need to go through the appeal process. I worked that morning and was making great money. As soon as I heard what was happening, I bailed. So yeah, Laura, I mean, you definitely made a smart move there, and I definitely think you made the right decision. So it turned out it was an error. If you're still deactivated, definitely follow up with DoorDash. So support@DoorDash.com, or give them a call on the number that you normally use to get in contact with them, and see if you can get to the bottom of it sooner than later. And of course, drivers, if you guys ever want to reach out to me with a comment, a question, a topic, an article, send it to paytodrivestories@gmail.com. It's the best place to reach me. I have that information in the description down below. Just scroll down. And of course, if you guys want a quicker response from me, you can reach out and message me through Patreon at patreon.com/paid2drive. That link is in the description down below or in the pinned top comment. So anyone who signs up as a patron is my way of saying thank you, as I give you guys shout outs in all my new videos, which I'm about to do right now. So when you hear your name called, say, "Hey Pete, I heard my name." We've got the very generous Samantha Michaels, Brian Pomeroy, Brian Medina, Heidi Barnes, Ivan Jerome Gilroy, Joe Valerio, Angela Counts McCarty, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Laura Love, Agus, Tom Perry, Alan G. Van Horn, Lawrence Brown, Drew Hanor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Joyce Hine, Brian Richardson, Kenny Bess, Ginny Thomas, Candace Mitchell, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. Huge shout outs to every single one of you. Really, really appreciate it. If you guys want to sign up on Patreon, links down below. So with that being said, everybody, I hope every single one of you guys is signed up and saving money on the free app for your smartphone called Get Upside. It's a free app that allows you to save money every time you go to the gas pump. So with that being said, scroll down in the links in the description down below. Give it a click where it says download the free gas app. It'll tell you how to download it on your smartphone. And with that being said, once you do that, you go to your gas station, pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside gas app. And within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Make sure to download it today. And of course, if you want one of your own Live to Drive, Drive to Live t-shirts, you can get your own on sale every single day at paytodrivestore.com. We have lots of new designs. We have colors, sizes, you name it. Go check it out. On sale every day for all your t-shirts, hoodies, and goodies. Paytodrivestore.com. Links down below. So, if you made it to the end of this video, I'm extremely grateful for you all. Leave a comment letting me know, saying END546, END 546. Just lets me know you made it to the end of the video. Don't forget to hit that free red subscribe button down below and turn on all notifications so you're always notified whenever I post something new. And of course, hit that like down below. Just lets YouTube know I'm doing a good job. And so with that being said, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling, keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Paid to Drive Vlogs. And as always, drive safe, be well, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace, everybody. Later.